Lacrosse in the Garden State. It's Alumni Day at Sherrod Field as the 13th-ranked Princeton Tigers welcome in. And for the fourth consecutive game, it'll be the junior from Atlanta. Featured 11 different Princeton goal scorers. 2 years ago, a season where Dartmouth hadn't won an Ivy League game in 7 years, and Princeton was on their way to the Final Four. Top midfield line for the Tigers. They work it through Burns, one of those three freshmen on offense. Here's another talented first-year player. Kabiri sets up Wade. His shot deflects in. Really, since taking over as the starter early last season, he's been as good as anyone in the country. Shot turned aside, second early.
By Dunphy, we'll see if he takes the short stick here, and he does.
Through Stanich, skip pass through traffic. Kabiri turned to classman in that group. Palumbo, the sophomore. Wade, one of the three freshmen starting on offense. Cameron quickly in. Kabiri didn't quite at the midway point of the opening quarter here in Princeton. This is the Tigers team coming in, scoring nearly 13 goals per game and trying to work around Cooper Kistler, the sophomore from California, out in front. No angle, some contact. Ball rolls out of play, and they're going to start a crack at it. Princeton 4 shots. They have all been saved by Mason Morrell, who came in with a .474 save percentage. And the Tigers finally think Princeton just shy of the 4-minute mark here.
The defense will let him take it with the right. They dare him, and he answers the dare with us. Because he can win it himself. He's a tremendous athlete, and he can push transition.
Nick Meekin last week against Harvard as they work it to Tucker Wade and his shot fly.
Burns would love to have that one back. Looked like it got to him a bit quickly. May not have known just how open he was on the crease.
Out in front.
Take another look here.
So that's Kabiri on the wraparound. Up to Stanich. Out there with the second midfield. Stanich short stick matchup for the big lefty. On the doorstep, shot by Burns.
Burns' back is to the goal. The defender comes in and screens the goaltender.
Another one of those talented freshmen. Here's Cooper Miller. He's one of the fastest players on the team. He fires in transition, and Morrell makes the save. Here's Colin McGill, 23 straight games with a goal for the junior from Pennsylvania.
Great defense by the Tigers, forcing McGill behind the cage.
And then the shot at Ian Burns. It's 3-0 Princeton at the 3 possessions. They haven't coughed the ball up since.
Well, once they started having face-offs, right, that's when they started to be able to go on a run because Andrew McMeekin is...
Cisco doesn't have the angle, turned aside. Gianfrancaro on a hop, scooped up by Kelly. He loses it. Ball pops up behind the back. Whirlybird. There's a lot to like about that.
Right as the shot clock was going to expire, good pressure on the ride to force a loose ball. So from no stats on the, he'll load the stat sheet.
24 straight games for the junior out of Devon, Pennsylvania. Colin McGill and the Tigers answer at the other end. 4th straight by the face-off man. That's Andrew.
But he gives you a lot of reason to do so. Right when Dartmouth gets on the board.
Tucker Wade to Cameron. Now Kabiri turned aside. Ball knocked away. Loose.
Why they teach you. The minute you start playing defense in youth lacrosse, sticks up in the passing lane and good things will happen.
Nate Davis turns the corner, uses the turf, and makes it the season by the senior from Bronxville, New York.
6-6 above goal line extended. Use the turf to your advantage. Extend that up into the head.
Kabiri with a short stick matchup, already with a goal today. Working through Burns at X. Out in front, the cutter, that's Tucker Wade, the freshman. With 3 freshmen starting on offense have found the back of the net
inside. Today. Beautiful job, a risky pass, a great short stick matchup. See if he tries to get the ball back and sweep with that left hand again. They're not switching to get a long pull on him.
Dunphy to Mackesy.
And up opportunity.
Tommy Barnes checks in on the man up alongside Braden Saris, number 36. Through Saris. There's the low shot by the man up goal to make it 6-2.
Take another look. Just 2.
Dartmouth cycling, shot slung.
Point has coached some of the most prolific offenses that Division I lacrosse has seen over the past decade, and I would expect nothing less for the Dartmouth Big Green. Took, along with Lars Tiffany, the Brown Bears to that Final Four run. Seems like yesterday, but was a while ago as I aged myself.
Emmett Paradine, the reigning Ivy League Rookie of the Year, he's bodied up. Now Davis tries the bouncer. Gian for footing, drew the slide.
Short stick matchup again. Dartmouth is going to try and switch.
Tigers counter by cycling, kicked aside. Braden Saris on the man up, out in front. That's Tommy Barnes. Tigers have their largest lead of the day at 7-2.
Tigers, as we take another look. Dartmouth defense just caught ball watching.
Dartmouth trying to get one back. Final 10 seconds of the second quarter. Out in front, Gian Fercaro, as though a run in the second quarter, and Princeton causing the turnover. Kistler behind the back feed. Here comes Coulter Mackesy. Below his man, fires and scores. The Tigers have a 6-goal lead.
An execution by the Tigers. It starts with a brilliant behind-the-back pass. And Mackesy, how about using the body?
Scary thing. Coulter Mackesy's a junior. Burns can expect kind of a loaded home slate next year to make up for it. Here's Davis scooping up. Fire unextended. Pace Billings draped on him out in front. The shot right as the Coulter Mackesy with a head of steam. He's a lefty, draws the short stick. Gets it on the left hand. Tough angle out in front for Burns. What a save by Moret.
Shot.
13 saves by the junior from Atlanta, making his 4th start of the season. Here's Burns, point blank. He stopped him again. Came at the 10:42 mark in the second quarter. The Tigers, meanwhile, have scored 4 straight. Here's an opportunity and a save made by Gian for games they played. They were home against Cornell. They've played 5 of their last 6 on the road. Out in front, the dive with the flag. That counts. Coulter Mackesy's second of the day.
Inside by the Big Green. Want to see them find McGill a little bit more again, standing at 6'3". Oh, Davis wraps around. Kabiri thought for a second he might take it himself. What a move by Cameron to get free.
Friendly bounce for the Tigers. Right back to Kabiri. Out in front to his high school teammate. 10-2 Princeton. If you're Dartmouth,
cut to the left, so Dartmouth goes that way and then behind the head of the defender.
Get away with that twice.
No.
Tucker Wade, the freshman, to Kabiri, the freshman. Shot save number. John Dunphy draws the pipe.
There.
Kabiri to stand it, trying to turn. Tigers have a crack at it with 12 seconds to go.
Great check by Billings there to push transition.
Over to Mackesy, fires wide.
Player of the week.
Here's Burns up top. Tigers have been very patient since they've gotten the lead. They jumped out to a 3-0 advantage, and there's the first of the day for Cameron. Working the shot clock, and for they have their largest lead of the day at 11-2.
Loads up and uncorks.
After that Tuesday game against Lehigh, the Tigers off until they travel to Brown on the 13th. Another Dunphy, Tommy Barnes, actually Lucas Stannett. That's that second midfield line.
Stannett really tall at midfield and can let it fly.
The big senior lefty, Tigers' 8th consecutive goal.
Big matchup for a very offensive-minded midfielder in Stannett. Second goal of the season.
Stannett last year had
going to play out when those players that had tremendous high school careers, tremendous summer league careers, actually take their game to the Division I level.
Stannett sets up shelf.
Strutting their stuff. Unbelievable. Tremendous effort really by just the lacrosse world and the lacrosse industry in spreading this game, and the talent is everywhere.
Tucker Wade has another one for hit hard.
The goal will take another look.
Second of the day by the freshman. Top Kabiri, quickly over to Mackesy. Through Saris, they were looking for Kane on the doorstep. Skip pass through traffic, and you're not going to stop.
All the Dartmouth down a defender. Princeton.
Barnes trying to roll inside, short stick matchup. Barnes had a man-up goal in the first half. Puts it on the right side, stick side high, and that final 5.5 minutes here on a gorgeous Saturday. A little bit chilly, a little bit breezy, but the sun is out and the crowd has been fantastic. And Dart on the board, it's Henry Bonney with the downhill dodge. 35 minutes, it's 15-3.
Great job by Bonney. Run stop that one. Dartmouth with their third goal with a lopsided win, but Dartmouth moving in the right direction under Sean Kerwin's leadership.
Marino can't get the hands free. Dartmouth takes it away and comes back downfield. Eli Goldstein leading the charge, fires top shelf, and a late bright spot for Dartmouth as they've
feet by Goldstein to get the transition started, and a quick release to finish with how he's performed recently.
About a 1-minute difference between the shot and the game clocks here in the fourth quarter, and an athletic goal by Elliott Fee. First career goal for the freshman out of Portland, Oregon. And Grant.
You'd love to see that if you're the Dartmouth.
There's 8 seconds to go. He is going to sit on this one, and the Tigers use an 11-0 run in a 36-minute, 20-second Dartmouth victory to improve to 2-1 in the Ivy League. Our Ford player of the game after this.